Guys, Kendrick Lamar has taken off his Reebok hat and it would seem he has transitioned over to Nike brand. This is a Pagal hat, but it was the only Nike hat I had. Just trying to keep it interesting for you guys. But what went wrong? Now there are a lot of things that went wrong with his partnership that now has brought him over seemingly to the Nike side. Is he signed with Nike? It's not clear. The shoes that he has are not Nike IDs. They look more like bespokes. They could always be customs, but I wouldn't be surprised if Nike's helping him make bespoke Cortezes, especially since he wanted to be all about Cortezes and white tees, that like famous line that coincidentally came in the same timing of him getting his Reebok collab, which I imagine was a little awkward for Reebok.
And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette synonymous.
But what went wrong with Reebok? A bunch of things. First of all, a lot of his collabs were very forgettable. After the red versus blue, they kind of replayed that over and over across Reebok's classic line. Then they had a washed denim that didn't really correspond with the identity of the artist. There was tons of KL, Kendrick Lamar, classic models that were just random colors. They had an olive colorway. There was really nothing that spoke to Kendrick Lamar, what he stood for, what his movement was. Imagine if Reebok had embraced the different personas of Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny sneaker, that kind of thing. That sort of storytelling would have kept things fresh, but unfortunately on the design end, whether Kendrick Lamar was involved or not, Reebok kind of just perpetuated the same model again and again and again and again and again and again. That being said, Kendrick Lamar, in terms of a sneaker influencer, would be like a Kyrie Irving to a LeBron James. What I mean by that is like Kanye West, right? And LeBron James. These are two influencers that are global influencers. They have global reach. Kendrick Lamar, Kyrie Irving, much more regional based. So you have lackluster designs coupled with a regional artist and not enough marketing budget to really get the buzz past the first launch. And what ends up happening is the sneakers go on sale. In fact, you can check a link below in the description. I will show you literally all of his models on sale, sometimes 50, 60, 70% off. At the time of release, even for Black Friday, his olive colorway was on sale, Finish Line, Foot Locker, other sites the same day it came out, which is crazy to think about. So what can we learn here? I think it's really a buyer beware if you're a brand trying to partner with an artist. We just saw Converse working with Tyler the Creator, which I would love to talk about in another video. And we obviously saw the backlash from A$AP Bari with rape allegations and having a project that was tied to Nike. Now, I'm not saying Kendrick Lamar was a bad look for Reebok, but seeing how the project ultimately ended up as a failure, bringing that over to Nike now if he's trying to do an endorsement definitely hurts him. That being said, whether or not Nike will give him his own sneaker or continue giving him these special bespokes, it'll be interesting to see, but I want to know down in the comments below if you would cop a Kendrick Lamar Cortez. I'm sure the answer is yes, especially if you're a fan of his recent work. And if you want to go back and check an earlier video at the concert where he's been wearing these, that was when I first really noticed that he is now Team Nike, and it'll be interesting to see what happens and develops. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up on it. T-Blake signing out. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace, guys.